XLM cost could arrive at a limit of $0.186 toward the finish of 2023. Heavenly cost could cross the $1 mark with a possible in every way that really matters high of $1.289 toward the finish of 2030. Heavenly has been one of the without a doubt promising cryptographic forms of money in the business. Created by the Heavenly Advancement Establishment, the money lumen under the image XLM is exchanged on different trades. Who could anticipate that XLM cost could increment in excess of multiple times in 2017? It was a superb year for Heavenly. Heavenly Lumens sort of is a public-possessed organization. Like Bitcoin and Ethereum, Heavenly additionally depends on blockchain to keep the organization in its place and sync. Their product stumbles into a decentralized, open organization and handles a huge number of exchanges every day of working. Heavenly is for the most part a lot quicker, less expensive, considerably more energy effective and eco-accommodating when contrasted and ordinary blockchain-based frameworks. Yet again, this brings the XLM cost forecast into sort of feature by the financial backers. Financial backers and brokers are hanging tight for one comparative run. Will Heavenly generally gloat any such spat the not-so-distant future in a significant manner? Make a plunge as we bring to you the doable Heavenly Lumens cost pre. The cost unpredictability generally has begun to balance out for XLM in beyond couple of days, or so they truly thought. Assuming the organization accomplishes the objectives in its guide that incorporates interoperability, consideration, expanded security, and development, Heavenly cost expectation for 2023 could go from $0.082 to $0.186 for the year. Heavenly Lumens value expectation 2023. Heavenly is as of now checked by many hubs across globe. Anybody can explicitly have the entrance of Heavenly Center. Heavenly framework can undoubtedly follow possession. Heavenly is a framework without a focal power. This implies nobody can stop the organization or subtly change the numbers to the enjoying. Heavenly might actually basically make the most out of 2023. With more current receptions, coordinated efforts, and improvements. Besides, the improvements of the genuinely past year could bear as productive outcomes, which could generally ponder XLM's value in opposition to mainstream thinking. All things considered, the crypto resource could in every practical sense hit an exceptionally limit of $0.186 toward the finish of 2023. On the other hand, negative analysis and a potential market dump could land the cost at $0.082. Conflictingly, an equilibrium in exchange exercises could end the year 2023 at $0.134 in an unpretentious manner. XLM Value Gauge 2024. The people from the business would genuinely encourage progressively depend on advanced resources and would look for help for capacity and move of assets. Heavenly here holds the possibility to generally grow its presence in the business, appearing which XLM's cost could push to its likely high of $0.277, which is genuinely critical. Interestingly, arising rivals and stiffer rivalry could block the altcoin's value projection to $0.172. Progressively, requirements brought about by a direct projection could land XLM cost at $0.225 in opposition to mainstream thinking. Heavenly Lumens value expectation 2025. Amazingly, taking into account the most recent presentation of XLM and its laid out development, we can anticipate in light of computations that XLM could commonly go up to $0.415 toward the finish of 2025. In actuality, the cost might observe a negative pattern subsequent to contacting the highs, which could stifle the value down to $0.298. All things considered, an equilibrium in trading constraints could restrict the cost to average degrees of $0.357 in spite of mainstream thinking. Heavenly value forecast. Value expectation of this crypto generally has forever been under perception by financial backers and examiners. As per planned cost expectation for Heavenly's XLM, with formative overhauls taking special care of interoperability, versatility, and development setup, the cost of XLM could take off to a really limit of $0.186 toward the finish of 2023. Which is genuinely huge. Contrastingly, the updates not yielding the ideal outcomes could turn negative at the cost, which could tumble to $0.082. Market examination, which is very critical. What is Heavenly? XLM. Heavenly basically is a sort of open organization that works with putting away and moving of cash. The stage's point was to support monetary consideration by assisting the world's unbanked individuals. In any case, later its needs moved to contacting the monetary organizations scaffold with each other through blockchain innovation. The organization has its own local truly token Lumens, XLM, that goes about as an extension. That certainly makes the stage cost proficient to exchange tokens across the globe. This takes care of the current issues related with installment suppliers, who frequently charge colossal expenses for comparative sorts of administrations. The environment permits clients to construct, send and exchange all types of advanced portrayals of cash, which is very huge. It generally was made to ensure that every one of the monetary frameworks across the world could cooperate on a solitary organization, or so they thought. Major Examination Heavenly was established in mid-2014 by Jed McCaleb and Joyce Kim, or so they by and large thought. The undertaking was brought into the world as a part of the Wave digital money, with a complete stockpile of 100 billion. Be that as it may, the tokens were singed, and as of now, the stockpile is diminished to $50 billion. Heavenly, XLM, was based on and certainly worked on the Wave network, sort of almost immediately in its development. Nonetheless, in November 2015, the Heavenly Group sent off its organization on its own convention. The really essential focal point of the stage is to give settlements and bank credits in creating economies that are unbanked. Heavenly intends to diminish exchange costs by fundamentally lessening the ideal opportunity in every practical sense. Slacks. Heavenly Lumen is an altcoin that exchanges under the XLM image, or so they thought. Heavenly Authentic Market Opinions 2014-2021. XLM was estimated at $0.003 on September 15, 2014. Not long after its underlying coin offering, ICO, sort of in opposition to prevalent thinking. A couple of months after the fact in November, XLM plunged to its unsurpassed low of $0.001227. XLM for the most part varied somewhere in the range of $0.001 and $0.003 throughout the next few years. XLM momentarily arrived at an unsurpassed exceptionally high of 5 cents. By the mid of the year in a significant manner, subsequent to staying stale for quite a long time. By December XLM really added more than half gains for the time being. In the midst of Bitcoin's run, XLM had a gallant truly start to the year, as it hit an ATH of $0.9381 on the 4th of January. However, horribly went into a negative disparity, sliding downwards including 2 or 3 spikes. The XLM cost came to 11 cents toward the finish of 2018. 2019 explicitly was a disappointing year for Heavenly. XLM had started the year with a sticker price of $0.1, which generally is genuinely critical. Heavenly consuming 50% of XLM coins, especially additionally restricted the advancement of the coin. The year was ended at $0.138. XLM toward the start of 2020 was at $0.0451. Then, at that point, there was the start of a vertical pattern in July. The coin at last hit $0.118987 in mid-August. Or so they thought. The coin kept on exchanging at the cost range somewhere in the range of 8 cents and 10 cents until the mid of November. The cost of XLM towards the year end was 12 cents. The year 2021 was in a real sense began with an exchanging worth of